where are we today? We have completed sections 5 I have up here with an asterisk item. That's traveling expenses. The asterisk is because we don't have per diem rates in there yet. We're going to wait until the very end to establish those per diem rates. There's other ALPA carriers and non-ALPA carriers that are in the middle of negotiations. They may very well establish per diem rates that set a new higher standard, and they certainly would set new pay rates. UPS right now has the highest pay rate in the industry. We'll obviously be setting those expectations with that in mind, as well as what the current inflation environment is costing us. We have completed Section 7, vacation, 12 hours of service, 21, which now we'll refer to it as the mediation LOA, because as this was developed, we realized that it had a lot of tentacles and really has a place in Section 20, so rather than pigeonhole it into a specific section, we decided to create a standalone letter of agreement that will be added to the contract. And then 26, general, this was done early on. It was identified by the company. The important piece here was the company wanted to use additional data coming off the airplanes that they have constantly access to, and that they want to improve, obviously, safety, pilot training, and there's a number of other programs that they want to be able to provide feedback to the pilots on. We went into those discussions very carefully, and I think we provided additional protections for our pilots above and beyond what's in the contract today, up to and including limitations preventing video imaging of pilots in the cockpit. So there's some looking downrange at those single pilot or limited pilot operations in the cockpit, and reasons why we've done some of the things we've done with that in mind. So what's still in work? Well, scope. The company gave us a scope proposal, which we countered, and we haven't seen it come back in months. 3, compensation. That won't happen until the very end. When we finally wrap up the deal, then the compensation numbers will get included as the overall size of the package of the TA is determined. I've highlighted minimum guarantees and 25 scheduling because we've had an awful lot of work that's gone into these 2 sections. Along with Section 12, that will wrap up mostly our quality of life issues. We're getting close in these final 2 sections, but more negotiations need to happen. Section 8, deadheading. Our team's communicated to you the issues here with the company, broader use of the company jump seat above and beyond what's in the contract today. So we have some issues, some goals of our own that we have in proposal. We have issues, again, to work through with the company to seek solutions there that don't infringe upon your quality of life. 28, retirement, and 31, duration. The duration, again, will get figured out in the end. Section 28, that's the emphasis item here. Everybody knows that the retirement is really the long pole in the tent for our pilots. There's good reason and data to support pension improvements for our pilots. The concern here is the framework of what that's going to look like for pilots, both currently on property and those yet to be hired. So we continue with all our subject matter experts to seek solutions there with the company. We've been steadfast in our goals. We have not moved off of those goals. We expect the company will return a Section 28 proposal over the course of the next 3 weeks. The completed sections certainly aren't in a position where we're happy with it. It's been slow but steady progress. I think where the company has been able to show issues or bring up issues for us, we've tried to negotiate in good faith those specifics. Their significant energy really is on eliminating what they view as inefficiencies within the contract. They don't like paying 2 pilots to do the job of 1. Those are the targeted areas that they've been going after from day one in the contract. It's the weak spots in the contract for them, oftentimes viewed as quality of life issues for us.